Hello, Heavy. If you can hear me, thank you, Evan. Okay, so hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining us wherever you're joining us from. So, if you can see or if you can see us, you can hear us, please drop your comment. We're sorry for a bit 5 minutes technical issue, and you can just say hello to in the group box if you can hear us, and we will just be able to attend to you. So, wherever you're joining us from, thanks for joining us for today, and we're super excited to have you. And we'll be taking you through the Google Cloud Certification Study Jam today, and we hope you're actually going to learn a lot from. Let us know where you're joining us from across the world, and these are an exclusive sections that towards the end of our event, Google Cloud Certification Study Jam finally, and we are looking out for an amazing section today so that you can all benefit from what we're sharing. So we actually share 5 minutes earlier on for to allow most people to actually join us today, and we are just going to get started as soon as possible. So um yes, so straight to the goal for the day. If you can see ours, feel free to drop your comment and and also share your excitement on social media. Using hashtag RGDC, and let us know what you're actually learning today and how you're actually doing, what you're going to plan to learn, and all a little more. So today I'm actually going to talk about cloud skills, Google Cloud certifications, and moving forward, I'm also going to be focusing my sections on the introduction to Google Cloud and its certification, a pathway to a pathway to enhancing your skills, your cloud skills, which is actually very vital. So, just like I said, well, if you can hear me, if you're joining us wherever you're joining us from, make sure you drop your excitement, and we're actually going to go through these sections together as quickly as we can. Actually, so yeah, so pretty much, just like I said, the journey is actually wild, and Google Cloud is huge. I actually have. I remember when I was just doing my learning towards Google Cloud, just quite exciting because I was really passionate about learning it. And I also, in addition to my learning phase, then I also try to create a blog post named Shades of Clouds, which I actually learn a lot about what I'm learning, and document my journey towards my learnings and share a lot of amazing resources with people who also want to learn about it. And this is another opportunity for you to learn amazing stuff from from Google. Google is specifically creating this program for you to actually learn cloud skills, and it's pretty much amazing. So, yeah. So if you don't know me, my name is Sleek, and I'm a software engineer. You can also know me as a developer advocate, expert around developer community software engineering, products, and also improving product and technology adoptions across borders. So I'm a big fan of Web3. If you know that, if you don't know that, and I'm a YouTuber in my free time, making tech videos, crypto videos, Web3 education. I'm making them more accessible for to people globally. Yeah. So if you want to know one fun fact about me is that I can be the laugh of the party when you least expect it, actually. They say tech keys are quite boring, but yeah, pretty much. Maybe I'm not normal boring tech guys, actually. So today we're actually going to be doing certificate study group, and you can actually reach out to me if you need to connect with me at Miss Leak. Yeah, so straight to the goal for today. Yeah, so what is this certification all about, which is quite essential. So what certification developer is actually a a Google Cloud, which is set to be a community run event for developers who want to prepare for Google Cloud certifications. You want to learn the skills first, then the skills will enable you to prepare for Google Cloud certifications, which is quite huge. So the events are actually hosted by GDGs, community-led groups, which we definitely help local developers to connect and learn more about Google technology, which is quite essential. So, what's new about this road to Google Cloud certification? Google Cloud certification is focused on developers, just like I said, and we want to make sure you have deeper engagement on learning Google Cloud. The program will be focused on certification study groups sections. So Google Cloud engineers have supported the certification study group sections, and we have a lot of amazing resources that we're going to share with you. We're also going to allow you to get access to cloud skills boost. I'm going to talk more about that later on. Cloud skills boost is something known as QA labs, which we're actually using if you're learning Google Cloud in the earlier years, actually. So around that, we also have prerequisite deadlines for different certifications to help you to learn more things about what we're actually providing for you. So what do participants get? So what do you which you're joining us from, what do you get from this participations? So we also want to ensure that we learn together with a local community to get support from experts and other fellow developers. You can see people who are actually good in the tech space, in the cloud space, and they actually been doing cloud for years and have a lot of huge experience. You can also get deep in-depth knowledge from them, even direct knowledge from the Google Cloud team, by following the resources provided for you. So you're also going to have like deeper engagements through instructor-led sections, access to Google Cloud learning platforms like Cloud Skills Boost, which I'm going to talk about later, and additional learning materials on certifications and content that makes you prepare for your exams, actually. So going forward, why certification study group? Google Cloud certifications are helping professionals to provide skills and grow in their career, which is quite very important. So these certification groups are really great opportunity for you to learn several stuff. We are providing the great content for you, and the community is getting huge value, and which is quite very important. We also want to make sure that the community, we're providing a training experience for you for professionals in a community environment. So we're bringing about bringing together a group of developers who are actually good. And this program has started for a few weeks back, which we're already learning this process and all that. As we go towards the end of these programs, we also want to ensure that more people need to understand this process, more people need to have access to this program, and more people need to get in and learn things, because this are absolutely one of a kind opportunity for you to ace your journey in the cloud skills. Now, West African Study Group, demand for cloud computing roles, the huge demand for cloud roles, which are well paid in the society right now. You see, cloud engineers or DevOps engineer who are actually very good in Google Cloud or other cloud. It's actually really important that you end so well in the space, and you are going to actually not go out of a job if you're actually very good with cloud computing. The importance of Google certificate, you also going to get the importance of Google Cloud certificates. If you have a Google Cloud certification, it's well organized in the space. So it's an additional to your CV, or a a one step ahead of your competitors during the interview stage or whatever. And also what you're going to learn in the certifications process is actually quite huge as well. So Google certification, provides you that pathway support as well. So we also have some prerequisite requirement for Google Cloud certifications and access to Cloud Boost, which we're actually going to provide for you. So Solution Study offers live sections for you to go through the certifications, content, and exam questions as well, which is going to provide for which has been providing. We're still going to continue providing for community who has actually used the members who are interested in doing this online community where you can also ask questions and share your knowledge is quite very important. So uh, we're also going to provide video courses and hands-on training on cloud skills boost Google Cloud training platform. So this recorded live section is for anyone who is not who just want to join the section, and people who have questions that they want to ask and who are in the process as well, because we're about running this program and we want to ensure that everybody's part of this cloud study jam. It's quite very important study group. So video courses and hands-on training on cloud skills boost Google Cloud training is actually going to be provided for everyone who is part of this, which is actually very important. So if you're part of this, if you're learning this is quite huge. We want to see you learn a lot of stuff around cloud skills, is your knowledge. Even as a software engineer, you have more edge if you have additional cloud skills to your learning, which is actually very important. So the community is going to provide live sessions for you through our lead community manager, which is SK, and it's actually going to create a contest group where developers is going to be online coming working together to ask questions, share your knowledge week in week out. Then we are also going to provide video courses and hands-on training on cloud skills for everyone who is part of this. So Google Class certifications, there are different tracks in this study group, but we're actually going to start with one, which is the associate cloud engineer. So you see that there are different ones, like the professional cloud architect, professional data engineer, professional machine learning engineer, professional cloud developer, professional cloud network engineer, professional cloud security engineer, and also professional cloud DevOps engineer. So as you can see, all these tabs, the cloud is wide. The cloud is for everyone to actually it's wide enough for everybody to actually checking out in it. So obviously, as you can see, what we're actually providing for you guys. So it's huge. This is just one section out of like a lot of sections, and we're going to try to see if Google can actually continue this opportunity so that we can see a lot of associate cloud engineer moving to professional, or moving to data engineer or cloud architect, because you have to keep learning and getting better in all these phases. So it's good for you to see that you just want to learn something now, but are you going to stop there? You want to learn more stuff. So hopefully Google able to expand the study jam, and you can also continue after learning the first phase or the second phase or whatever phase you're actually picking in your processes. So you can see exciting stuff around what you're going to learn. So now let's move into access to cloud skills boost. Access to cloud skills boost is quite very important. As a cloud skills boost, Google is investing so much in into the community and also the cloud team. So we want you to also invite people who can also give access to to our recipes, to our labs, and we have access to the full labs which are actually going to give out. So how do you get to access this cloud skills lab? Cloud skills boost is Google's cloud training platform, formerly known as Q-Week Labs. If you are Q-Week Labs, for quick labs, if you actually been doing Google Cloud for like the last 2 3 years, you will know that definitely 4 or 5 years you will definitely be using quick labs. But now Google has stopped using quick labs, so not like this stopped. So this the platform has changed to Cloud Skills Boost now. It's now called Cloud Skills Boost. So which include over 700 hands-on labs there. Amazing hands-on lab, which I've done some before. I've also written about some before as well. So it's quite huge, and role-based courses. They have role-based courses in this Cloud Skills Boost, and skills, badges, certifications, resources. Everything is on this platform. Quite huge. Google did a great job in the cloud doing this, providing these resources for you. So attendees who will be able to get free access to this platform for 3 calendar months only, if they RSVP to our event. So no need for you to have you don't need an access code or anything. Once you're an RSCP to our our GDC event, you automatically get an access for 3 months to this platform. So access will be gathered in a month which event is taking place, and let's say the event is taking place this month, and you actually register for this month, let's say 1 or 2 working days, you are actually going to get access to that platform and you can start learning your stuff fully. So anybody who RSCP gets started solely. So who are the target study group that we're actually looking forward to? We are focused on developers that are interested in deeper engagement of Google Cloud. We want to be sure that you're passionate enough, you're serious about what you're learning, you're learning a lot of stuff, you're focused on achieving new skills and getting better in whatever you're doing. So we focus on developers that are interested in deeper engagement of Google Cloud. So if you're this person, that this course is quite for you. So developers that are interested in deeper engagement, focus groups of developers, and we want to ensure that you have appropriate learning environment to get things done. So of course, we have huge prerequisite for different associate cloud engineer, for different ones and all that, which you can see in my screen right now. But yeah, I'm not going to focus on what you see in my screen now. I'm just going to focus on what we are doing on this track, because there are so many prerequisites for different platforms. So knowledge on all products, services on the Google Cloud platform. So prerequisite knowledge, you just have to have knowledge on all products and services on the Google Cloud platform. Maybe not all, but most of the products and services Google platform have. Then also prerequisite labs and courses for application study group. Preparing for your associate cloud engineer journey is a prerequisite. So I'm going to share this link to the group of developers who are actually going to be part of this program. And once they're part of this program, we definitely we'll definitely share it with them on a I after creating a WhatsApp group. Then this WhatsApp group is what we're actually going to use to actually have everybody who are actually interested in joining the platform, which is quite important for you. So they are just different fundamental core infrastructure, create and manage cloud services. They are actually fundamentals for you to to be part of this platform, to be part of this journey. And we are obviously looking forward to see what you will learn regarding that. So um another thing that I would like to talk about once that we are actually focusing on, another stuff we're actually focusing on, what we're doing is also to ensure that we are providing you with suitable learning environment and support that is going to facilitate your learning towards the learning process as well. So resources for certification, these are different resources for associate cloud engineering, and I'm going to share that to a group of people who are joining us. So there are quite exciting things that we're going to be looking forward to during these sections, and some of them are certification study groups. So we're going to invite you to an online channel, and this online channel is going to be the platform that we're going to use to to create to ensure that everybody that is learning cloud is going to be part of that. So if you're learning cloud and you want to be part of this group, the focus developers, which you were actually obviously focusing on, we're going to invite them to a WhatsApp group. We want to make sure exclusive people who are interested in this journey. So in that WhatsApp group, you're going to be part of us, and we're going to be taking you through the process, through all the process you're going to be learning for uh during the other sections, the weeks we're going to use, even additional support, mentorship, we're going to be providing for you even after this is done. So if you have any issue during this process as well, we're going to let we're going to provide it for you. We're going to provide the support for you need. Sometimes we're going to be having what we call quiz giveaway quiz. We're going to support you with data at times to also facilitate your learning tracks. We're going to connect you with some experts who is going to have some community cloud hour sections during the week, where you're going to meet up with group of cloud experts, and they're going to provide you with the appropriate support you actually need to get your learning on the go. which is quite very important. So obviously we're actually looking forward to see a lot of exciting things you're actually going to learn during this period, and it's quite very important to see that we're going to drop the link to this WhatsApp group on the chat. So if you want to be part of this study channel group, we want to be exclusive by providing that a platform for you and that avenue for you to actually scale through the process and ensure that you get the appropriate learning and support you actually needed. So if you're part of us and you want to be part of this program, the group chat is the link has also been dropped in the group chat already, so you can copy it and RSVP and join the WhatsApp chat. So we're also going to have something like carols, Menti quizzes weekly, and also share your weekly updates with us regarding your certifications and whatever you're learning. So exciting stuff. Yeah, so moving forward, we exam teams is going to be shared with you at the end of the study group. We also going to give you exam tips, how you can pass, ace your exam, cloud certifications, and whatever things we need to support your and ace your learning. And then we open just you ace your exam, and wishing you all the best in that. So if you want to learn more about other Google Cloud training opportunities offered by Google Developer Group, you can visit GDG Community.dev roll to Google Dev certifications to learn more about this, which is quite very important. So, yeah, pretty much that's the brief and the keynote and introduction to the cloud study group and a pathway for you to becoming an awesome. And I want to see a lot of you in the cloud. So, thank you for tuning in. And if you have any question, you can reach out to directly to Google gdgsupport@google.com, or you can reach out to gdgakoko@gmail.com, and we will be look out to your questions. Yeah, so this is the question time, and happy to take some questions from the chat box if you have some questions and if you want to be part of that section as well. So yeah, so we're gonna go on short break now, and once if you have a question, please feel free to drop the question, and we'll be looking forward to the amazing things you're actually going to ask when you ask the questions. So yeah. Okay, so thank you everyone for sticking with her. So we actually this is a giveaway time. So we actually gonna give a few giveaway before we actually wrap up the section. So we've seen people joining the WhatsApp group already that has been sent. And if you have a question, feel free to drop it at the WhatsApp group. And on the app sections of any question from anybody on the group, we also happy to give out some stuff and ask some a few questions. And yeah, pretty much. So the first question I'm actually gonna ask for somebody to win something exciting for the first time in this event today is actually what year was Google Cloud created? So the first person to tell me the year that Google Cloud was launched, we win this. What year? So I'm gonna count four. One, two, three. I'm actually suggesting there's a lag in my network. So if you have not heard what I just said, what year was Google Cloud launched? I'm sure everybody's Googling this answer right now. Okay, so we have a question. If you're able to get it. Yeah, so we want to say big shout out to everyone who joined from Kemi to Joy, Samson to Nancy to Timmy to Ayomi Posse and everyone who actually joined this section. So this is a recorded section and we are looking forward to see everyone who were not able to join the sections to actually, to watch after the section has ended. And if you have any question, feel free to ask us. We're happy to take it up from there. Yes. So yeah, so it's like we don't have any questions from the audience, and feel free to drop it in the recorded version if later on you watch this video and you watch the recorded section and you have a question. Feel free to drop your questions in the comment sections, and the organizers will come back there to check it going forward. Yes. So, on the absence of any questions, feel free to reach out to us if you have any problem, any issues concerning your joining, and we want to reach everyone who has been learning or started the cloud certification study jam already. We are monitoring you, we're following up, and we ensure that we provide the appropriate support for you. And if you're just about to join, uh, feel free to let us know if you want to join later on. Feel free to reach out to any of the organizers and we'll be happy to to onboard everyone who is ready to join the learning process and being in the group. So let us know whatever you get from there, and we are happy to take it up from there. So I think pretty much we are not going to do more than this. If there will be one other things we would like to share, we will be taking you forward to the Cloud Boost platform. So I hope you can see this section now. So this is Cloud Boost. This is Cloud Boost platform. That's the next thing we're actually going to take you through. So this is Cloud Boost platform. So as you can see on the screen, so we actually going to just going to take you through the Cloud Boost platform. So this is Cloud platform who says choose your learning path, build your skills and validate your knowledge all in one place. So what you need to do is just to create an account and you can start learning generative AI through platforms with no cost, free of charge. The 10 course learning paths, we teach you the fundamentals of generative AI from Google Cloud Experts. So you have access to even learn, generative AI through Google Cloud Experts. You also have access to full catalog of Google Cloud authored content. So all of them are in the Cloud Skills Boost. So this is a paid version, but if you're part of the RGC program, you actually going to have full access to this platform. So yes, so get started by selecting learning paths. So learning paths are guided by different paths. So whatever you want to do from here, Google Workspace Essential, cloud architecture, cloud accelerations, and whatever thing you want to do, generative AI, if you want to learn these. So this is where your Google Cloud platform started from. So you can also check all the learning platform, cloud engineering pathway, and every DevOps, machine learning, data engineering, cloud architect learning pathway. You can see Google Cloud Computing Foundations, and all other learning hands-on on code, and every other thing you needed to actually learn. You also have the the labs for Cloud Nest last year that was hosted last year actually. So obviously you have some quite exciting content resources, all well shaped and organized by Google already. All you just need is your commitment, your passion, your drive to learning, and you are on a good well on a way to become an expert in the cloud. So this is cloud engineering pathway learning, and you can see hybrid learning, and you can start learning activities. By that, you can start different cloud engineering learning here. Once you have the cloud engineering pathway, you can select this path here. If you select this path, obviously it's going to take you to another platform. And you can also see congratulations on taking the next step on your career journey. Get ready to learn new skills and discover in the world of endless possibilities. So this is a tour to Google Cloud platforms, labs, which you can also be taking, and you can continue your learning pathway. You can start to take Google Cloud Labs on AI, users permissions, roles, APIs, Google Cloud projects and all more. And this is how what the cloud looks like here. So you can actually book like this. So once you click on start, you'll be able to connect you to the Google Cloud platform. That is which was known as Quick Labs before. So once you click on learning, you can also start any there. You can get started with Cloud Share and G Cloud, some prompt codes which you're actually going to write, prompt cloud instructions which is actually going to guide you through the process. You're going to use Cloud Console as well to actually access some of the part of the Google Cloud platform. So once you have users and yeah, good to go by doing that. So obviously that this is how it looks like. Obviously when you're so it's not something you should be scared about. You actually going to get familiar with the Google Cloud, use the plan, understand cloud platform, understand the cloud permission, the cloud boost, the cloud scaling up and down, the app engine, the Kubernetes, the Google Cloud functions, and other amazing stuff around cloud that you have to after you have to learn how to create virtual machines, app engine, Kubernetes, containers, and also cloud functions, which is one of the most recent when you want to write, function as a service code, which is actually quite huge. So obviously, this is an interesting thing to learn actually as being a cloud engineer, and you are going to understand what is really cloud like, not a normal cloud we are seeing every day, and how it works back there. And the cloud is a physical location in stipulated in a particular location, and how you can better understand this. Yeah, so this is obviously perfect. So if you want to start, you can just click on the start lab. Once you click on the start lab, it will redirect you. It will redirect you to login account, and you'll be able to log in. You'll be able to log in to your platform, and yeah, pretty much from there you can be able to you can be able to learn whatever you want to learn from the process of that. So this is the student. You can see my student code. I will open the console from here. I will copy my student code. I'll copy my password, and I'll copy my Quick Labs GCP project ID. This is my project ID. So if I copy my student code labs now, I will open the console. I'll open the console. Let me open the console in the new tab. In the new tab. So I'm going to share. This is the new tab. This is a new tab. As you can see, I'm going to say I'm going to pull my account, or I'm going to pull my email account. Stick. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put my email account here. So once I put my email account, I'm going to log in via the platform. Yeah. So yeah, so you're going to copy your username here. You're going to copy your username here. Then you paste your username here. You paste your username here. This is my username right now. And I'll click on next, as you can see. So I will come back to this page. I'll come back to this page and copy my password. And I will go back to this page and paste my password. Once I paste my password, I log in and it will ask me, do I understand? Welcome to Google account. So the reason why I'm able to access this is because I'm a student here and I've also access the lab as well. So this is a new profile, no thanks. Okay, so you can just say no thanks, then you access the Google Cloud platform. So I'm accessing it as a Google Cloud. Okay, the country you are, or it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So just agree and continue. Yeah, so so you just this is how Google Cloud originally looked like. This is the admin part of privileges, identities, and everything you need to know, privacy, security settings, and all that. If you want to create a new project, you could definitely access new projects from here. Yeah, from here you can create a new project, get into your documentation, see the project name which you have created, and everything you actually need to access from that platform. So what are the things, these are activities we want to know if you have done anything. Obviously we have not done anything from here. So this is your privilege part. This is the computer engine. If you want to create virtual machines from the computer engine, virtual computer engine is like virtual machines on Google Cloud Platform. So you can create virtual machines and create your servers and do a separate chat and run some code and see how it's working. You can also go to Google Kubernetes. There's a lot more that is going to go on inside here than this web brief. It's just to show you how the whole learning platform looks like. You can create clusters, workload, see around application storage, check your storage you want to clear. I wrote a bunch of articles around cloud computing on Shades of Cloud on medium.com. You can go check it out and see a lot of things that I've wrote around computer engine, Kubernetes engine, virtual machines, app engine, cloud functions, cloud storage, how you can understand the appropriate cloud storage you're going to use for different applications you're going to be working on. So these resources can also be helpful, but Google also have a bunch of amazing stuff on this learning cloud, which is specifically created for this, so learning for you to become an expert in the cloud, which is quite huge. So you can also go to BigQuery to understand how BigQuery has been made with data, SQL, and NoSQL, SQL, and a lot more to understand those ones and all that. And these are cloud run functions, the security part of it, and a lot more. So obviously, this is period how it goes. And if I have to do something now, I'll have to go back to my tour, which is like 40 minutes remaining right now. So I will follow the instructions and say this is a Google Cloud platform. You read the instructions, and you go to your cloud platform and how to identify features. Cloud says what you're going to learn in this. These are the prerequisites. This is what you want to do. So what you want to do precisely is to create a virtual machine, which is quite very simple. So create a virtual machines lab, showing the image. All these labs you're actually going to learn in your learning phases, what they're going to go through, because these are quite important for you. So you're going to create a lab, and once you create a lab, you are going to once you create that successful, you test it will connect to your Google Cloud and see if you have actually created a virtual machines, and it's actually very important for your learning phase. So task one is accessing the cloud console. So now you understand the key features of it. You have to follow this lab. Don't say because I'm familiar with Google Cloud already, I won't follow up on this cloud. You have to follow up if you need to learn more around it. So you have to follow up on instructions. So once you are following up on instructions, because your instructions will be tested and be connected to your account to verify that what you are doing is actually very accurate according to the lab provided for you. So I understand you actually you can click on start, which I've already clicked on start here already. So the first thing you have to do, copy it, which I've shown you all this processes, login, password, and it opens the cloud console, this is the old cloud console. This is the old cloud console you're seeing. This is old Google Cloud Console. And let's go back to this lab section. So the Google Lab sections central, then you see the project ID. Google Cloud Project is an organizing entity for Google Cloud resources that connect you globally to understand that your project is unique and all that. So you compare. So the first thing you have to do is to use your account. This has been done. Then after that, once this has been done, you can click on they say answer the following multiple questions to reinforce your understanding of the consequence of which field is not found in the left limb panel. So obviously you want to check all this panel, so you can come here and see that which field is not in this left pane panel. So you compare it to you compare it to this left plane panel, what you have here, and once you okay, I don't think my screen is showing. So the left plane panel, you see what is over here. This is the left plane panel. You see what is not found there. And once you check that, then you come back here and answer the questions, whatever you don't see in the left plane panel. And if you say the username in the left lane panel resembles Google Tunnel, is this correct? You say put through, you submit. Once you submit, they will let you know if you failed it. If you don't get it, if you get it, I don't know. If you get it, if you don't get it, they'll tell you no, just like you see, if you click the right thing until you get the right one, and they will tell you what is not on the red panel. So you failed it twice and you get it now. So obviously all these things will be actually clicked to understand your familiarity with the project, and you can check your project names and everything. So you can also test your understanding to know the organizing entity you build with Google Cloud entity for anything you build with Google Cloud. Obviously, this is a Google Cloud project, which is quite very important. You can see this answer is Google Cloud project. So quick recap is shared read only with quick users, which means that you cannot delete or modify it. Okay, you pay true. That's true. You see, so you keep answering these questions, which familiarize you to know that, oh, you know what you're doing. You're a good student. You're learning so well. And after that, you just keep doing your tax rules, follow the rules of what you're actually trying to achieve. Then the first thing you have to identify, they say you should navigate to IOMA. This opens a page and find the student and the username, sign in. And yeah, pretty much you have to copy this because you're going to use it during your prompt coding and you might actually need it later on and all that. So, oh, sorry, I don't know. I've been answering this and my screen is not shared. I've been on this answering stuff for you, and my screen was not shared since. So sorry about that. Yes, so this are just what I've been talking about, and quickly like where you run a project, quickly like the process where you run all your labs process and all that through. You keep putting on what you don't know or not. Then you can also check your IHM. Need to check the first steps instruction. The first step instruction is on this page. So you see your high ham, a high ham. Yeah, so they want you to check your identity or whatever you want to check. So you come back to the instruction to see what the navigation to AIM admin. This opens up the page, then specify the admin's granted role, find the usernames. Once you find the usernames, you know the roles which are actually testing and all that. So you can have a bit where you answer some questions. So this lab is quite long, and once you are done, once you do some quite something stuff, it will be quite a bit interesting for you. So yeah, it's a lot obviously. So it's a lot. Obviously, you're going to be checking your ID here. This is your project ID. This is your project name. This is your project ID. And this is what you familiarize yourself. This is the quick live. This admin, the owner, the project, whatever you're doing. Actually, this is the overview of it. And when you start learning, you get yourself more familiar into these platforms. And hopefully, going to be wishing you all the best in the learning process. We're going to be checking in on everyone to see what you can actually learn in the process of, and make sure you're actually answering all these questions to reinforce your understanding. So offers quick access to platform services and also outline conference. So it's quite very important to check everything that you're actually doing, whatever you want to learn, and everything is quite cool. You will see whatever you want to learn in everything, and you can keep answering it. Either you pick true or you pick false. You see if you get it or you didn't get it, and whatever you're actually doing. So, yeah, pretty much that's everything around this platform. And yeah, just know that we started all the way from here, cloud boost Google, to check everything around here. So yeah, I'm wishing everyone all the best. If you have any more questions, but this is where we're going to be heading to this section. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in follow up in the group chat, and we'll be happy to take it up from there. Nancy said, "Can you answer the question face to face?" No, so the question has gone. We will provide that to another another winner. Okay, so thank you so much for joining this section. It's been quite an interesting one, and everybody that participated in the chat. Yeah, we hope we can support you more in your learning process. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I'll be happy to take it up from there. So yeah, I'll I'll be leaving now, and see you some other time.